Sarvamangalam. Welcome back to our online free Sanskrit class. Today we're going to talk about the first letter of the alphabet. First, let me show you how it is written. I hope you can see this a little bit. It is like the number 3 in English, and then a line across, a line down, and then a little roof on the top. Yes? So, in Sanskrit, letters have many meanings. It is not like in English or other languages where the letter is simply A, B, C, D. It's not like that. It is in fact very, very deep. So let me just take you through a few meanings given in the scriptures, the Agamas, for the letter A, the first of the 52 letters of the Sanskrit alphabet. A means the beginning of all things. That which, even though it comes at the beginning, itself has no beginning. A is defined as akaro mukham sarvadharmanam adyanutpannatvat. The letter A is the chief of all things. It's the boss of all things. Because right from the beginning, it has never had a beginning. Isn't it brilliant? Then, another meaning of A is, it is the first sound, the first svara of the universe. Those of you who sing, those of you who chant, those of you who are, artistic with your voice, you will know what the word svara means. A is the first svara. And it is also the first sound which a baby makes. Just observe very carefully. A baby, it goes like this. It's the first sound. The second sound is mama, ma, which means mother. Then, dear friends, another meaning of A is the flood or the stream of consciousness, wisdom, awareness. This is called Jnanogha. Jnana-ogha in the Vijñānabhairava-Āgama. Another example of the meaning of A is, it is the waking state, when the mind is not asleep, not dreaming, but awake, wakefulness, like we are right now. Or at least I hope so. I hope none of you are sleeping or falling asleep. Then, another meaning of the word A is Sarveshvara, Parameshvara, Vishveshvara, which means the Supreme Lord of everything, the Lord of the universe who dwells in our heart. Then, A also means Brahma, the creator, the one who has made all this happen just with his consciousness. And Brahma is also the revealer of all the scriptures, the Shastras, the Vedas, also other scriptures of other traditions. Then, A means Vishnu, the all-pervading one. Vishnu is everywhere. He is like the sky, the space around us, the space within us. It is all Vishnu, the sustainer of the world. Then, as you are probably suspecting, A also means Shrikanta, which is another word for Nilakanta, the one whose throat is beautiful, splendorous, or blue. Who is that? Shiva. After drinking the halahala poison, because of his compassion for all beings, you might know the story where the gods and the demons, they're in a tug of war with each other. And the Mount Meru is used to churn the ocean of milk, the divine ocean of nectar. And from that ocean comes a poison which is about to destroy all the worlds. And then Shiva comes and he says, no problem. He takes the poison, he drinks it and keeps it here at his throat so that nobody can ever be harmed. Then A also means Keshava, Krishna. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Aksharanam Akarosmi. Among all syllables or letters, I am the letter A. This is in the 10th chapter, verse 33. Then, dear friends, A also means Indra, the Lord of the gods, the King of the gods. And in connection with this meaning, A also means Vidyut Jihva, the tip or the tongue of lightning. The lightning that comes like that, especially in the rainy season. So be careful, not that Indra's lightning strikes your head. Then the letter A also means the area of the forehead, which is called lalata in Sanskrit. And it also means the skull as a whole. Further, A means medha or intelligence, a special type of intelligence that allows us to remember what we learn. So, for instance, all this I'm sharing here with you, if you remember it afterwards, shows that you have medha. Do you have medha? Then the letter A is also a name of Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge and science. In her aspect known as Maha-Brahmi, the great one of Brahman or Brahma. This is the source of India's first script, which was called Brahmi. And it was the script in which the great emperor Ashoka inscribed his messages for the Indian people onto pillars. And all these pillars can still be seen today. Are you still interested in knowing more meanings of A? A is also a name of Kubera, the Lord of Wealth, who is also known as Dhanesha. He is the one we need to pray to when we feel we need more wealth. it is interesting that very few people pray to Kubera, but he is the boss of wealth. He is the banker of Lord Shiva. He lives on Kailasa. He is the banker. So you have to have a good relationship with Kubera. You see? Then, A is also the name of Amrita or nectar. In the Greek language or Latin, this is called ambrosia, that which makes you immortal. That is what the gods in the divine lokas drink. We have a few more meanings if you are patient enough. A also means renown, kirti, fame, reputation, whatever makes people really happy when they think about somebody else. Then, one of the most beautiful meanings of A. It means liberation. A deep sense of renunciation, nivritti, where you say, you know what? This samsara here, this world here, no thank you, no thank you. I am going to focus only on spiritual progress in order to attain liberation, mukti, moksha, nirvana. Then, A also means the Lord of speech or Vagisha. Who is that? It can be Ganesha, Ganapati, or it can be Brahmaji, or you will be surprised, in the Buddhist tradition, it can be the Buddhist form of Brahma who is called Manju Shri Kumara, the gentle, youthful one. Very beautiful to read about him. Now, the word A also is the name of Kameshwari, the Queen of Love. Who is that? She is a goddess who dwells on the Nilachala or Blue Hill in Kamarupa, which is a region in modern-day Assam, Guwahati, where the river Brahmaputra flows. The place where this goddess lives is one of the most powerful temples, Shakti Pīthas, in the world. It is said that all the goddesses of the 10 directions of space, all the worlds and all times, the past, the present and the future, dwell on that hill. So if you are ever passing through Guwahati, please don't forget to go there and pay your respects to Kameshwari. There are 5 more meanings if you have some patience. A also means respectful behavior, pratipatti, the way we treat parents with respect, the way we treat teachers with respect, the way we treat our fellow human beings with total respect. Then, it also means sthira, to be stable. It is so important to be stable in life. If your mind and emotions are not stable, everything will be ulta. It will just be garbar. It will just be chaos. So, my dear friends, please work on stabilizing your mind. How? Through meditation. Then, is also the name of the disk of the sun, Arka Mandala or Surya Mandala. Very beautiful meaning. And when we talk in the future about the Gayatri Mantra, that is what we will talk about. Lastly, in fact, A also means Brahmana. Who is a Brahmana? A scholar of the Vedas, because Brahma also means Veda. Brahma adhite iti Brahmana. Or simply someone who knows the absolute reality. Brahma janati iti Brahmana. And we can also take it to mean someone who wants to know reality. The reality of this world and the reality of the beyond. Do you want to know reality? Yes, then you are a Brahmana. Lastly, also, a Brahmana is somebody who lives life in accordance with Dharma. A life of goodness, punya, kindness, maitri. And now, dear friends, just before we finish, I will give you the last meaning of A. The most beautiful one, the most grand. A means the absolute space. That where all things are contained in. The sky, the outer space, the inner space in the heart. The wind of absolute wisdom and bliss, which is present in that state. That is why my Guru said, if you want to attain instant relaxation, you just have to say, ah, ah, ah. And relax into that feeling which comes through that. Sarvamangalam.